With Ronda Rousey, who just watched Shayna Baszler. It did not go her way in the Classic finals, but what was that like for you watching her front row?
I'm just so proud of her and all of the work that she's done and really put in, like, over the years, coming up through the indie scene and going and fighting in Japan, and just everything that she's done has been to prove to herself and to everyone else that she's done the work to deserve to be here, and I think she really proved that to every single person watching tonight.
Can you describe that work a little bit more? I think a lot of people see her in the ring. They don't know what it takes to get in there. I know it's probably tough in a short description, but what does it take to get to where she is tonight?
Shayna's been working for years on small shows that, only a couple dozen people will see, and putting her, her body on the line every single night to that she can, in order to get that mileage and experience that you really can have in the gym. And so I think that it's just been so impressive for me to watch Shayna really rejuvenate herself through finding wrestling, and I've never seen her happier, I've never seen her more motivated, and I've never seen her more deserving of success in her life.
Years ago, when you four started the Four Horsewomen, you were all MMA fighters. But did you ever think down the road that maybe, the Four Horsewomen could take a turn into pro wrestling as it had?
Nothing surprises me anymore. But it was funny how that all happened. We were all like sitting on the couch, and some fans were asking for the picture, and then we were, to recreate the iconic like Four Horsemen picture. We're like, what do we got around the house? Like, we got 2 belts, we got Olympic medal, we got a machete, we can do this, and like that. We didn't know at that moment it would turn into something. It wasn't something we named ourselves. It was a name that the fans gave to us, and we're very grateful for it.
Last question I have to ask you. What is next for Ronda Rousey? Everyone wants to know. What's next in your career?
You know what? I don't want to come to Shayna's event and Shayna's night and sit here and talk about myself. And I just want to keep tonight all about her and go Shayna Baszler.
You were obviously down there for the first couple of rounds of the tournament. I'm curious as to what your thoughts about the facilities and everything, the whole setup that WWE has down there.
In general?
Yeah.
Well, I was actually really impressed. I got to go see the Performance Center. My best friend Marina just had a baby with Roderick Strong, and they took us for our first little tour for the Performance Center. And as someone who has, been in a couple of Olympics and have trained at the Olympic training centers, I really believe that the way that the WWE Performance Center caters to the athletes of, their specific athletes, I think it's superior to the U.S. Olympic Training Center, for sure. With the facilities they have, the individual attention that all the athletes have, and yes, the facilities are available, and how everything is just so close and made to be as convenient as possible. I couldn't have been more impressed, and it's not a surprise that they've had so much success in cultivating their own talent.
So you've obviously been going to wrestling, sports entertainment shows, WWE and otherwise, for a long time. What is it about attending events like this that appeals to you so much?
Well, I don't know. That's a good question. That's a really good question. I think the suspension of disbelief is my favorite part. People take it for what it is and enjoy it because they love it. And it's a lot more simple joy than you would get in a lot of other places.
So obviously your friend, very good friend Shayna, has made it to the finals of this tournament. What has it been like for you personally just to watch her as each round has gone through, and to be there to be able to support her and to watch her sort of get this opportunity?
I'm just so proud of Shayna, really proving herself as an athlete and proving herself just as like a person, her own individuality, and going her own way and working her way up through the indies and going to Japan, and like really wanting to earn every bit of success that she's gotten. And not just that, but to see her really improve over time and be humble as a student, and to keep learning new tricks, regardless of what point it is in her life and her career. She's always bringing out something new and being willing to learn, and she has all of the characteristics that you can really look for someone that's going to be great.